Thanks, everyone. Yeah, because, I've come here all the way from Australia. Thank you. Yeah, the Americans love the Australians. It's funny, really, because they don't like you. I mean, I like you. It's just the rest of Australia. But hey, I'm doing my best to keep all the other Australians in line. Yeah, I won't have them ruffling feathers while I'm here stealing your jobs. Well, the first day that I got here, I was on the on-ramp to the freeway and I hear beep, 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 beep. You're a selfish witch. I thought, gosh, I can't go anywhere without being recognised. But it might be the accent. Oh, that is such an attractive accent. Where are you from, dear? Australia? Oh my goodness, I love the Austrians. No, I'm Australian. Oh, you Europeans. So yeah, if you are here from another country, don't lose your accent. The Americans like us better that way. We remind them that they're not the only ones on this earth. Yes. And that's why we're called aliens. I'm still getting used to a few things, like the language. Because, for example, in New York, they say, screw you. And they really just mean, excuse me. Now, in LA, when we say, excuse me, we really mean, screw you. So what's going on? What's happening? Everyone busy, busy, busy? I know, everyone's very busy here. See, it's a different story where I'm from. We don't like to admit that we're doing anything in Australia. You ask an Aussie, what have you been doing? Stuff all, mate. And if you actually are doing anything, shut up. There's no need to brag, you desperate loser. It's the opposite here. Which is funny, really, because most of you guys really don't have that much going on. Which is great. I mean, I don't have to try so hard. It's not that I'm lazy. It's just un-Australian. Yeah. See, philosophically speaking, we look at it this way. If you set your mind on something, you can accomplish almost anything. Especially if you set your goals really, really low. Still, I'm a little bit more ambitious. I like to keep a to-do list of producers. Well, they say that it's who you know in Hollywood. And that's true. You need to be with the A-listers. So I've joined an exclusive club in Beverly Hills, Alcoholics Anonymous. And I'm going to be checking into rehab now pilot season's over. Yes. All the agents will be there signing their new clients. And don't ever admit to being a day over 21. Even if you're 40. Oh, you look older. No, I'm 21. I just have a crystal meth habit. Well, we have a very serious alcohol problem in Australia. And I'd like to share with you a word of advice from our anti-drunk driving campaign. If you drink and drive, you're a bloody idiot. But if you make it home, you're a bloody legend, mate. I'm single. I don't have a joke to go with that. I'm just soliciting. But I've decided that I want to get married. And I've waited, I've held out a long time because I wanted to be sure it was for the right reasons. I was looking for a sign, but when you know, you know. Rent is getting really expensive. It's not just the rent. I'm running out of time. It's ticking. I got to get a green card. But aside from my own practical reasons, I reckon that we're better off single. Yeah. When you think about your ex-boyfriends, you realise it's better to have loved and lost than to be stuck with those wankers for the rest of your life. I met my last boyfriend at a Hollywood party. He said, "Oh, Janet, You're so beautiful. I can't believe you're even talking to me. I hope you don't think I have any power. Oh, come on now. You're way too ugly not to have any power. Well, turns out he was just ugly. Yeah. But we had a nice LA breakup. It was very nice. He blamed himself. It's not you, it's me. Sweet. What he really means, it's you. It is you, but I don't want to bother explaining it because I won't be banging you anymore. He was a child, really, in his 30s named Teddy. And a few of you might know Teddy, don't worry, he couldn't be here tonight. Medical reasons. I make him sick. Yes, and Teddy had orange fingers from Cheetos, not nicotine like a real man. Still, I want to stay in contact because if I don't have a baby in the next 5 years, well, maybe I could adopt him. This is what he would say to me. Janet, look at me. Look at me. Look, are you looking? I want you to look at me. 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 Look at me, Janet. Look at me. I would lie down in traffic for you, Janet. Well, I was thinking I should call him. G'day, Teddy. Remember how you offered to lie down in traffic for me? Well, I'd like that now. Yes, please.
All right, I got a question for you. Am I the hottest fat chick you know or the fattest hot chick? Absolutely right. Look, it took me 100 pounds of weight loss to have the self-esteem to tell a good fat joke. Thank you. I'm very proud of that. Very proud of that. I used to be up here and people would be saying, oh, give the poor girl some oxygen and a sandwich. She's not gonna make it. So I'm happy now. I'm good. I'm like medium fat, right? I'm like TV fat. I'm like your wacky neighbor fat. Like, hey, Marge. Yeah, it's way better than like Discovery Channel fat, which is like, you know, take the wall off your house. Otherwise, you're not going to that wedding. You know what I'm not, though, is like America's Next Top Model fat. You know, it's like, I'm a size 4. You. Seriously, you're not famous and you're not pretty. Have a cookie. It's okay. You know, about 30 more pounds and about 30% more experience, I'm gonna be Jenny Craig ad fat. Call me Valerie Bertinelli, just call me. It's all good. No, everything is relative in life. That's why I love my boyfriend so much. My boyfriend is 6'7" and about 290. So I look adorable. Yeah, wow. I look adorable in his shirts. Took my whole life to find someone whose shirts I could wear. Yeah, I'm divorced. My ex-husband was really flat-chested. Didn't work out. You know, I love my boyfriend, but you know, you'd think like being 6'7" and like almost 300 pounds, he'd be mean, he'd be intimidating. No, he's a hobbit. Seriously, you'd think he'd be like all menacing and stuff. No, you poke him in the stomach and he goes, ooh, and gold coins come out his butt. So cute. I don't get it, you know? We actually had a long-distance relationship for 3 years. Seriously, our relationship was saved by Verizon. But I didn't appreciate it until he moved to New York, and then I realized I'd have to shave my legs all the time now. Before it was like 4 or 5 times a year, it was like a little honeymoon. Now he sees me in the morning. Every single day. You know, and I mean, he's like, you know, messed up my daily habits. I mean, I just want to sit and watch the game and he just wants to cuddle. You know, because I'm not a girly girl. Don't let the dress fool you. I thought this was a bathrobe. And I was running late to work. I'm not a girly girl. If I had a bridal shower today, it would be like 4 cases of Stella, 6 buckets of hot wings, and an Xbox. Which would be a great time, and if some girly girls happen to wander in, they can make little hats out of the chicken wings. That would be super, super cute. I'm trying, though. I really am trying to be more of a girly girl. I got myself a blonde friend. I've never had a blonde friend. They're so much fun. to go shoe shopping. You know, guys, I know you're not aware of this. I was not aware of this. Because when you walk into a shoe store, you can be an educated professional woman who has everything going on. You only get to say one word in a shoe store, and that word is cute. Oh my God, so cute, so cute. Are those cute? These are so cute. Are those cute? No, those are not cute. Are those cute? Oh, those are so cute. They're so cute. I'm gonna buy them. Let's both buy them. Oh my God, that's so cute. I have 5 pairs of really cute shoes under my desk at work now, and I don't know what to do. They're so cute. I don't get it. I'm not cute. I'm imposing. I'm voluptuous, but I am not cute. My boyfriend's cute. Woo! Ding, 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 ding. Super, super cute. But I'm telling you, I stand next to him. I'm a petite flower. It's awesome. This is the same reason that I don't hold babies, because babies make you look super fat. Seriously, heck with babies. I don't need them. You pick up a baby and all of a sudden you're just huge. No, really, they can take their chubby cheeks and go home. Seriously, I'm also very disappointing to babies, because babies think when I pick them up, they're at the buffet. Sorry, kid. Food court is closed. Oh, the heck with the babies. Give me a good 2-year-old, because I like parks. Seriously, who doesn't like a good sandbox? Admit it. I get in there, I feel productive for the first time all day. I don't know. Babies. Forget the babies. No, my boyfriend's awesome. What's awkward is that I met him at a friend's wedding, and my friend has since gotten divorced. Yeah, the anniversary cards got real awkward. It's like, hey, I'm really happy. Too bad your husband's gay. Happy anniversary! Yeah, you cannot make stuff up. That's absolutely true. So I was on the Food Network, big shock, right? And they gave me that sandwich. They gave me the sandwich of my dreams. I was on one of those shows, otherwise titled Why We Hate America, where they decide that we're going to take you somewhere. It's like, hey, here's an enormous sandwich that no one could possibly eat in one sitting. Let's give you 6 of them, let them get cold, watch you eat them, laugh at you, and throw them out. Yay, America! Yeah, I fed like 6 people on the way home with that, and I didn't eat for a week. Seriously. Yeah, I know, just give me like one of those a month and I'll be fine. Be like a snake just eating a cat or something like that. My boyfriend's younger than me, but he looks older. Does that mean I failed as a cougar? It's true, I have no cougar cred, because he's like, he's tall and bald, and people are like, oh my gosh, are you guys the same age? Like, no, I'm a cougar, I am. I want to be trendy a little bit. That's okay, though. I'm at that dangerous age now. It's like that whole sexual peak thing. It's like, oh, there's 25-year-olds here, there's 55-year-olds there. Everyone looks awesome. That's okay, though, because you can't get away with a lot of stuff when you're my age. I just want to skip cougar. I want to skip, like, quirky middle-aged lady. I want to go straight to old broad. Aren't old broads awesome? Seriously. You see like an 85-year-old woman wearing like leopard print leggings and carrying a bottle of tequila? You're like, you go! You see a 45-year-old woman with leopard print leggings and a bottle of tequila, you're just like, oh. No. You run around them at the organic cat food aisle at Trader Joe's. I want to be an old broad because my grandmother is an old broad. I think I have a pretty good shot. She is 94 and the best looking woman in the nursing home. No, she's fabulous. Are you kidding? She spends the entire time flirting with the security guards, getting them to bring her scotch. She went into rehab, not for a broken hip, which would be all ladylike, but that's not our family style. That's not how we roll. She went in for a torn rotator cuff and alcoholism. My 94-year-old grandmother's in rehab. She's actually reported to pitchers and catchers. She's in spring training. She'll be doing middle relief for the Mets this year. Woo!
You are the nicest people in the whole world. Well, she seems nice. Okay. So, wow, that was me doing an impression. I'm obviously a very talented actress. Hi. Okay. I do stand-up, you can't tell yet, but I do a little stand-up comedy, and I go around the country. I do some stand-up. I'll go anywhere. I really will. And I've been to many places, and I've loved everywhere that I've gone except for one place. There's only been the one bad place. I'm a people person. I love everywhere. But I have now been to North Platte, Nebraska. Has anyone been to North Platte, Nebraska? It blows, doesn't it? It's a terrible place. I don't like them. I don't like their children. I don't like the people. I won't eat their cattle. They're terrible, terrible people. The rest of Nebraska is fine. Have you been to the rest of Nebraska? You went to college in Nebraska, the corn huskers or some damn thing. Okay, good for me. Here's the thing, I've been all over Nebraska because my career is on fire. But I've been to like Kearney and Columbus and Omaha and Lincoln. I've been all over Nebraska. And the rest of Nebraska's fine. They got cable. They got the thumb. It's all working out for them, the rest of Nebraska. North Platte, Nebraska, morons. Morons and assholes, quite honestly. I was mistaken for a local, which is usually not a problem in a small town for me. But in North Platte, Nebraska, it means that I was having a beverage at the bar before the show began, and a giant man thought I was someone he knew. So I'm standing at the bar, and this huge guy is walking towards me, screaming at me at the top of his lungs. Who said you could get out of the truck? That is a bad night of comedy. It's not going to go well. The stand-up comedy is not going to be very positive when you're mistaken for some lug's battered wife right off the bat. I don't know. It's not a good... And it's not like I don't like small towns. I love a small town. Actually, I was in Fairbanks, Alaska last year doing the Troops, which never comes out right. But... Don't go to Fairbanks, Alaska, by the way, in the middle of the winter, and then announce to a full bar that you've never been on a snowmobile. Because there will be a man who's had a couple of beers who says, "We're going! Right now, we're going!" And that man's wife will have clothes for you. Because they're good people. And what you'll do is you'll get into that guy's $500 truck. And you will drive to his $14,000 home so that you can get onto his $27,000 snowmobile because he's got his ducks in a row, because he knows what side his bread is buttered. Whatever. This is distracting, the fact that you have to stare at my ass all night. That's nice for me. My apologies. Okay, so I like it in Los Angeles. I know it's not cool to say you like Los Angeles. I know there's a lot of people who want to rain on your parade when you come to Los Angeles. And the parade rainers are truly the worst people in Los Angeles. The ones who, if you're excited about seeing a palm tree or the Hollywood sign, lighten up. It's fine. But and I see famous people sometimes, and that's exciting. And I understand if I go batshit because I have seen Screech, then yes, make fun of me. That's fine. That's an attainable goal. Him and Eric Estrada. Those guys are everywhere. But I saw Keanu Reeves. Yeah, drinking at 11:30 a.m. Pass it on. Okay. But I see him, and I think he's very, very handsome. And I tell a friend of mine, "Hey, I saw Keanu Reeves. He's very handsome." And she said, "Yeah, he's cute, but you know he's gay." And you know what? I don't know. You know what I do know? It's never going to be an issue. We are not going to date, Keanu and I. I am never going to have to fire the caterers because Keanu's decided to come out of the closet. I mean, I don't even think he's the brightest bulb on the tree, quite honestly. I mean, I wouldn't kick him out of bed if he wanted to discuss philosophy, though I might say, "Shh. You're so purty." And, yeah. But... I don't know. It's, but I moved here from Minnesota. Anybody here from Minnesota? Oh, yeah? All right. Where are you from? You're from Minneapolis itself, right there, the big city. I lived there for 6 years. It was very exciting. I moved there from here. Do you live here now? Where do you live? Anywhere glamorous? Sherman Oaks, sort of, but not really. But, hey, I don't have a leg to stand on. I live in Van Nuys. That's right. Thinking of turning the garage into a porn studio to keep up with the neighbors. And Actually, now I digress. Here's the thing: is I just got a boyfriend. Very exciting. Every 17 years, like to go for a little monogamy. And I had to get a boyfriend because I got sick of sleeping with strangers. Oh, I love the silence. Because I'm the only one that's ever slept with a stranger. Okay, that's fine. But I made the decision that I didn't want to sleep with strangers anymore because I hate that awkward moment when you're having sex with a stranger and you think to yourself, God, is this where he kills me? It's very awkward. Also, very hard to have an orgasm when you are poised for flight. Because you're very tense. Okay. And it's awesome. I met my boyfriend online, which I always get silenced because it's not a golden shower chat room. We met in a dating thing. Millions of people do it. It's an online dating thing, and I love the online dating thing because I'm not good with actual men. Actual men, when I meet them, it's not good. I talk to them like they're people, and then we become friends, and then you have missed the window of opportunity. So, but the thing is with the online dating, it's awesome because me trying to hit on a guy in real life is me standing next to him trying to use my powers of telekinesis to get him to ask me out. I can't even bend a spoon. He thinks I'm having an aneurysm. So the online dating is great because it's a drop-down menu option. It's clarity. Holy smokes, the clarity is amazing. I am a woman looking for a man to date. Yay! I win! And then you talk to them for like a week and a half online, and then you go to a Starbucks and you sit across a tiny table from each other and you look at each other and you go, no. And then you go back home and you do it again until you meet somebody who invents video games for a living and you go, oh my God, that's the coolest job. I want to be with you always. And he invents video games for a living. That's what my boyfriend does. He invents video. I was like, dude, how did you get that job? And I call him dude because I'm romantic like that. See how good I am? And it's a great job, though. I was like, how did you get that? And everybody in my life is hilarious. So he said, well, it's perfectly obvious how I got that job. I fought my way through several levels. And then I killed the boss. Okay. 3 people. Good for me. You know, really going for a laugh, not an applause. But you know what? I'll take it. I'll take what I can get. That's what I'm saying, guys. Wearing ties. Nice work. Okay. Oh, hi. Light that's probably been on for half of an hour. Okay, so, flurry of jokes and then I'll leave. Anyone? And it's great. I usually end with, I don't know, sparklers coming out of my ass and, bottle rocket. No, I do none of that. Anyway, here's the only thing, is I hate a practical joke. I was set up on a practical joke when I first moved to Los Angeles. I was told that I could get a massage down on Venice Beach. You can get touched, yes. So I go to Venice Beach, and I go to the old Chinese dude that I'm told to go to, Mr. Lee. He's got a table and some tents. Don't break up into discussion groups. I'm right here, lady. Okay. You guys are like, what am I, a band? So what do you want to do after? I don't know. So, okay. Whisper. Okay. It's not a helicopter pad. You guys whisper like... Wow. Drunky Drunkerson just pointed and laughed at you. Okay, so here it is. Seriously, almost done. Okay, I'm working with Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee, shorts and a t-shirt, right? Me wearing shorts and a t-shirt, laying on his table. He's working on my back. Life is good. And then he starts working on my legs, and he's working up my legs, and he's working up my legs. Yeah, until I am forced to say aloud to Mr. Lee, hey, that's where I keep my vagina. You need to move to the other leg. Or up to the left and faster. One of the two, because I am not made of stone, ladies and gentlemen. And get this, a lot of comics sell crap after their shows, and I'm not talking about CDs or books that they've written. I'm talking about actual crap. T-shirts, baseball caps, bumper stickers, really anything that isn't nailed down, because there's no money in stand-up comedy. Don't let the clothes throw you. And so I'm working in Tulsa, and this woman comes up to me after the show and says, you need to sell a T-shirt that says up to the left and faster, because that'd be funny. Well, no, that would not be funny, first of all. And I can't sell that t-shirt for the very simple reason that I don't want to be the vagina t-shirt lady. And second of all, and this is from a strictly sales point of view, that wouldn't be the t-shirt. The t-shirt would have to say, horrifyingly enough, that's where I keep my vagina, with a big arrow going down. And I would sell 1 million of them. And for the fellas, it would be, that's where I keep my vagina, with a big arrow going to the left, like I'm with stupid. And I would sell 1 billion of those. And I could count all of my money in hell. Because that's where you count your vagina t-shirt money. Sitting in a double wide North Platte. Okay, thanks a lot, you guys. Have a great night.
Hey, guys. So, you ever find yourself driving along the freeway and you look up and you see that the traffic ahead of you is slowed to a halt, and then the car in front of you brakes, and then you don't because you don't want to admit it? You're like, I got 40 feet, it could clear up. And then you're driving along and you find the perfect route to work. I mean, it's so perfect, you shave like 10 minutes off your drive time. That's like 2 songs on the radio, just gone. And you get there and people comment, they're like, oh my God, you made amazing time. How did you do that? And you lie because you don't want them in your way. You know, you're like 405 freeway, no traffic. You know, I traveled by plane recently. Anybody fly recently? What a miserable experience it has become. Oh my God, tries my patience. And I consider myself a reasonable person. I mean, I'm an adult. We understand there's things you just have to deal with and accept. You can't let it bother you. You know, like the fact that they're going to charge your credit card the entire amount of an overpriced ticket, that they are then going to overbook. And so you may not even be getting on the flight and going anywhere, but it's okay. I accept this. I don't let it bother me. Showing up to the airport 2 hours early. All the TSA screening stuff, unpacking everything that you just finished packing. It's okay, doesn't bother me. Look at my Ziploc plastic baggie. Look at it, please. Investigate my possibly terrorist tampons and toothpaste. It's okay, doesn't bother me. But you guys, when your plane finally takes off, there is always somebody on the flight somewhere who has on his lap a box of hot food that smells like garlic, broccoli, chicken, fish, shrimp, barbecued lo mein. That bothers me. What is with this guy? It's a 1-hour flight. If I wanted to smell like that, I'd take Greyhound. God. Oh. So I work out pretty frequently, and I enjoy it, but I refuse to go to a gym, especially in Los Angeles. I can't get past this overwhelming feeling that I have walked into a plastic surgeon's private gallery. and explain this to me. A woman who has her thighs lipo down to a size 0, why is she at the gym? Mission accomplished. Get off the treadmill and make room for real people. And the breasts, should we talk about breasts? Yeah. Okay. I feel like a freak of nature because I'm one of the few women that walk in with real ones, okay? And I mean, all right, back in my day when I was a kid, ladies, you might remember this, you were considered well endowed if you could hold a pencil up with one of your boobs. Remember that? These women, they can hold pipe wrenches. And I don't want to sound like I'm anti-implants because, hey, you know, that's fine. I would consider it at some point, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting for them to go like implant 2.0, make the big upgrade. You know, the way technology is going, isn't it time we give them special magic powers? You know, you could have like the Swiss Army version with the retractable corkscrew and nail file. That would be handy. I want mine to be Bluetooth enabled. You know, www.leftbreast.com. How convenient would that be? Like one little twist and you're turned on for 12 hours. Oh, hey, guys, Janice is calling. Oh, okay, she's still meeting us for dinner, but she's stuck in traffic. Somebody told her to take the 405, but she says, go ahead and order her. Janice? Janice? Can you hear me? Janice? Janice? I lost her. I'd love it. Bluetooth breast. I like that. So I've been thinking about my relationship a lot lately. I'm not in love. I'm married. Anybody married out here tonight? You know what? Have you noticed this? You get used to things when you're married. Just things. Like the soap is never where you last left it. Being naked. That used to be an event. Something you'd shave for. Now you're married. Suddenly your pet name is Chewbacca. You know. It's different than when you're dating. Daters out here? Dating. When you're dating, it's different because when you're dating, you say, honey, let's just spend a night at home together. And that means you shave, you break out the good bra and panties, they match. The little elastic strings, they're gone. You know, you get all dolled up for the occasion, and he doesn't fart in the couch. That's romance. I thought I would spice things up recently, so I went to a sex shop. In case you're thinking about it, let me just advise you. If you find something that says that it is edible, melting, or self-heating, don't do it. Not unless you're prepared to use Pepto-Bismol and paint thinner. These products, they don't work. Here's what I think the problem is. I think that you take an ordinarily, otherwise smart human being, you put them in a sex shop, and they lose their common sense. Case in point, edible panties. People, we're talking watermelon-flavored, low-carb candied panties. No, I don't care how turned on I am. Eating a pair of underwear that tastes like car tire is not going to end well for me. Those leather-studded harnesses for him to wear, those costumes, oh, and they put that picture of the model on the package. He is gorgeous. He's to die for. I have to have this. Stop. Apply your common sense. I'm about to buy a leather-studded harness for a beer gut and man boobs. Let me visualize this for a moment. Okay, does it come with an emergency quick release in case he gets stuck? My husband and I are thinking about going on a vacation, but we can't make any decisions about what we're going to do because we like completely different things. I think a vacation should be relaxing, luxurious even. And he wants to do things like hike and snorkel. Let me try to break this down. Hiking is what humans used to do because they hadn't invented the car yet. And snorkeling is purgatory between swimming and drowning. Don't let anybody con you into thinking it's just like floating. You have a death tube shoved in your mouth. I think I'm drowning. Snorkeling. God. So we tried to compromise. We said, well, let's meet in the middle and figure something out. But that doesn't work because the problem is that when you meet in the middle, nobody gets anything that they want. You can't. It's part of the rules. You're meeting in the middle. You can't get what you want. The only time a compromise has made me happy is when it lands in my favor. Now, here's my advice. If you want a compromise to really work for you, then you have to approach it like it is a competition in disguise. You want to get your way and then act like you didn't. I'll give you an example. Perhaps you're driving along in the car. Honey, this whole backseat driver thing, when I'm behind the wheel, I'm the driver. When you're behind the wheel, I'm the driver. My name is Kim Wildauer, you guys. Thank you very much.
Okay, great to see you guys. I just got this haircut. I look like Justin Bieber's uncle. It is what it is. I'm comfortable at this point, but it's a constant struggle for me. His uncle. I'm Justin Bieber's uncle. It's, his more masculine older brother or something like that. But I've been thinking a lot about class recently because my cousin is going through the college search process and he's studying for the SAT. And I'm helping him study and I'm looking at this test. This test is profoundly classist. Like, think about the way they phrase things on the SAT. They'll phrase things like this. They'll be like, if Chauncey eats an avocado every morning in his gazebo for one summer, and then his horse dies, so he doesn't eat avocados for 2 days, how many avocados does Chauncey eat that summer? If you're not well off, you're just like, what's a gazebo? What is a gazebo? You don't know, you didn't have one growing up. The SAT is just a test made by people who have gazebos for other people who already have gazebos so they can all keep being politicians. That's the situation with the gazebo. That's my gazebo conspiracy, but I think I'm just hostile towards the SAT because I'm dyslexic. Yep, so when I took the SAT for my score, they just sent me a helmet. It was not fair. I said, oh. I wanted to take it again. My parents said, they'll deport you. Just be easy. And I hate that they call dyslexia a learning disability. I hate that because it's not a disability, it's a difference. Like, I can't do math, but I can finger paint. I'm really good at it. And it doesn't make any sense to call someone disabled for being different. Like, that logic makes no sense. Because if you were going to follow that, then Lady Gaga would be a paraplegic retard. How different is she? She showed up at the Grammys in a giant egg. Could you imagine if she did that in high school homeroom? Just like, I just want to dance. Is it going to be okay? It's like, oh. High school administrators would see that and they'd be like, somebody get this egg girl some Adderall. Things are not okay for her. Things are not okay. They are not okay. I had to come out to my parents about my dyslexia too because I was in the closet about it. It clearly was not the only thing I was also in the closet about, right? I'm also left-handed. Boom, okay. All right. No, but I came out to my parents, right? I was like, Mom, Dad, sit down. I'm coming out. I am dyslexic. And my dad was like, that's fine, but that doesn't explain your haircut. I said, okay. And then I came out, right? And my dad's gay-friendly, but he doesn't say gay. He does nonverbal communication. He does a wiggle. This is what he does. He'll be like, straight. Your friend in the back, is he, have Parkinson's? You know. I don't know. I got him tickets to an Elton John concert one year. I was like, knock yourself out. He's like, the whole thing? I just can't. Had to get him a neck brace. I'm like, I'm sorry, Dad. He's more gay friendly than I am. Like, I have a lot of internalized homophobia. Like, I hate doing lesbian shows. I hate them so much. I hate them with a passion. This is why. This is how lesbians laugh. You guys ready for this? This is how lesbians laugh. Lesbians laughing.
So you guys are Latinos, right? I'm Italian. I'm gonna say it right now. I think Rocky's the best movie in the world. Yeah. Yep, I do. But I hate Adrian because she never supports her man. Every single time Rocky's trying to win a fight, what's the first thing she says? You can't win. I always want to be like, Adrian, if you don't like it, you either go back to the pet store, go sling bird seed, go play dysfunctional house with your brother Paulie. Get out of here. My parents did a lot of weird Italian things. Like everyone I've ever met my whole life has been my aunt or uncle. And it's so weird. Even when I come home to this day, my mom's always like, Brenda, come meet your Uncle Joey. And he's like this. I'm like, if he's my Uncle Joey, how come he's looking at me like he's starving and I'm chicken? It's so weird. And I didn't even realize this was weird until I brought my husband home and I was like, hey, Ben, this is my Aunt Betty. And he looks at her and goes, wow, you look nothing alike. How are you related? I was like, actually, she's just some black lady. I don't know who she is. And now I have one of these late in life uncles who got married really late in his 40s, and he wants me to call his new wife Aunt. And I'm like, you know what? No more aunts. The spots for aunts have been filled. You want me to call you Aunt? Where's my $20 communion check? That's right, you've missed 3 graduations, 30 birthdays, 30 Christmases, that's 63 gifts. So until I cash those checks, your name is Roseanne. And that is the Italian segment of Brenda Colonna's set. I hope you've enjoyed it. I have anger issues, that pisses me off. I get angry at celebrities. Like, they think that they're so cool and they're not. Like, yeah, they're in movies and they could do that, we can't, and okay, whatever. But there are so many things that we could do that they can't do. Like Lindsay Lohan, can't stay out of jail. I can. Cast of Jersey Shore, can't stop tanning. I can. Angelina Jolie, can't stop looking hot. I can. Same thing with rock stars. They think that they're so great. I've seen a million of them backstage. They are the same music geeks they were in high school, except now they lost their virginity, okay? That's all they are. If you knew them in high school, you would not want to talk to them, okay? If somebody came up to me and was like, hey, Brenda, you want to meet Axl Rose? I'd be like, Axl Rose? The guy in Ass Chaps? Always in the hallway practicing this thing? No, I don't want to meet him. I love Kurt Cobain, but if I was at a party and I saw him in the corner going, rape me, I'd be like, buzzkill. And I know Lady Gaga was the chick in the back of the classroom who he paced, okay? She's a weirdo. She just is. Did you see her at that VH1 Music Awards wearing a meat dress? She was wearing a dress full of meat, like real meat, like full on cold cut right on her head, like this, just flapping. I was like, you know what? I hope there's a lion outside. Or a relapsing vegetarian, something. I want you to go down, Lady Gaga. Down. Having boobs is a little bit like having a celebrity, being famous. Because the more you have, the more free stuff you could get. It's just a fact. And I'm pretty big, I've had them all, so I like to think of myself as an authority. I'll break it down for you, right? If you have an A cup, you pretty much can't get anything, okay? Go read a book, be smart, do something. That's what you have. Which is a fact. B cup, bum a few smokes from the same guy all night. Borrow sugar without giving it back, those types of things. C cup, manual labor. Get anyone with a truck to help you move. Installations of sound systems, if you'd like. Person with the A cup tries that, the move would be like, yeah, parts are in the box. Good luck, sir. That's right, I said it, sir. Flat chest. I'm a double D, so that means I could pretty much go anywhere, do anything. In all honesty, I should be a spy, okay? Is that it? If I wanted to right now, I could probably walk into the Russian embassy and just be like, excuse me, I'm here for the secret documents. Yeah, thank you. I'm not saying I abuse that, but I will say I know who shot Kennedy. Yep. And all girls know this, by the way. I'm not the only one that knows this. That's why when two girls with big boobs walk into a room, we give each other the nod. Hey, what's up? Hey. You guys know it's the same nod black people give. Hey, what's up? Hey. What? What do you mean, oh? It's just the truth. We're not saying it is. We're not saying I got your back, you got mine. We're saying I'm working this side of the room, you keep your butt over there. And okay? It's hard to have them too. Like every single time I hug a guy, there's something in the back of my mind that goes, is he liking this a little bit too much? And then you have 2 seconds to decide how you're gonna hug somebody, because he's coming straight for you, and you're like, oh, okay, he looks okay, I'm gonna give him a front hug. This guy can have a front hug. This guy here, he's already smiling. He looks like he hasn't had any in a long time, he gets a side hug. This guy's gonna get a side hug. This. So if you've ever gotten a side hug, you know you're the creepy one in the room. Hey, so I was talking to my friend, I was complaining about being poor, and she said, you should sell your house, invest in mutual funds, do all this stuff. And I was like, you know what? Aren't you a stripper? Like, you know what? Call me crazy, but I'm not gonna take money advice from someone who keeps hers in her thong, okay? Like, just know your place. Nothing against strippers, just know your place. I'm not gonna go up to a priest and ask him how to have a good time. I'm not gonna ask a fat guy how to do Atkins. It's just know your place. Be the best stripper you're gonna be, but when you're finished, don't go sit at the bar and give legal advice. It's like me going into the bank and asking how to give a good lap dance. Like, hi, can I cash this check? And is this thing right? Doing this right? No? Yeah. Yeah. Who do I talk to about the daddy issues? Customer service? It's weird, you know? Nothing against strippers. I'm sure it's a very hard job. You have to be sexy every single day of the week. I am with the same man for 7 years, and my best move is, come here, let me touch your grapes. Let me touch them. That's all I have, so I'm sure it's very hard. It's hard. Any food industry is hard. I worked in a restaurant. Well, you don't think that's food?